Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. So with that said, remember these are general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. And I just want to say a massive welcome to the influx of new people that have decided to join the Reydiant Nation this year. So thank you so much for all of you that are new subbies. It's wonderful to have you. For those of you that are continued subbies, you know Rafi loves you. And if you're new to my channel, you're just stopping by, make sure you hit that like, share, or that subscribe button for all of the good stuffs. Now, with that said, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, for your key to the week this week, you have the Emperor. Okay, so in a lot of ways, the Emperor really is about setting firm foundations, right? The Emperor is also about commanding your environment in some way, shape, or form. This does suggest that this week you really start to set forward your plans. This is about you really starting to ramp up production, if you like. This is you really setting to work in some regard. Now, in all of these different areas of life that we're going to look at for you, it does suggest that you are starting to think of or starting to see your plans come to fruition. You're setting the first stones, let's say. But in also, and another way that you could see this as well, there might be some aspect of all of these different areas of your life where you do really need to take command or take the bull by the horns, as they say. All right, so if you would ever like to get a personal reading with me, you can go to my website. It is radiantreality.com. You can always check out the link in the description box below. Remember, I've got a whole bunch of free content on my channel as well. Lots of playlists for you to go in and have a look at and check out. So do that as well. All right, so for your actions and options, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, right? Look at that. So the Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor, it tends to show up where the plans that you are starting to move ahead with, or the ideas that you're starting to set into motion, they take on a life of their own and things are really starting to speed up. You might notice that this week just goes a lot easier or smoother than you had expected, especially where it comes to plans that you are enacting like yourself. Remember, your actions and options is about what you do. So it's like, although you are initiating things, you're also kind of like, it's like you've got the wind at your back. So things are really moving, they're flowing, they're going nicely. You might even notice that you have some kind of maybe not beginner's luck if whatever you're doing isn't new to you, but yeah, definitely some kind of like universal beginner's luck is just there really spurring you on. In terms of the options that are available to you this week, the Wheel of Fortune, in terms of options, it tends to represent you being in the right place at the right time. And with the Emperor, this could be that you just happen to be in the right place at the right time, but you're the right person for the job, whatever that might be. All right, so for your communications and conversations, wow, okay, you've got the World card. So not only are things moving like and flowing this week, right? You're absolutely in flow. Interestingly enough, this is a universal 8-year, and in any other way, look at that, right? So you are tapped in this week, Taurus. I love this for you because it means that you are connecting with the right communities. You find yourself amongst your peers, but rather than kind of looking around and thinking, oh, you know, maybe I don't belong here, or, you know, they're smarter than me, or they're this more than that me, and blah, 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 blah. All the crap that we as humans tell ourselves, right? You are being seen as and respected as a valued peer. I love this for you. If you haven't seen the universal overview for the numerology of 2024, check that out. There's a link for that in the description box below as well. just because it looks to me like this week you're really tapping into it, so you want to milk this, right? When the energy is this good, you use it. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this is a moment at which you start to understand where you are going once you graduate. You can see it, you can feel it, you can touch it, you can taste it. It's like it's so close to you seeing something out or through to completion that you're ready, right? You're ready for this. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, it looks like there is some kind of promotion on the horizon for you. If you're getting called into the office this week, okay, so for some of you, maybe it's not the promotion right now, but there's definitely a tap on the shoulder. There's definitely some kind of, you know what, we've got this coming up. We really like the way that you work. We want to consider you for it. And this is really down to the work ethic that you have, but also it shows in the demonstration that you have of the mastery of skill, right? And you find yourself in the right place at the right time, having the right conversations. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, I love this for you as well, because there's a sense here that you, not only are you connecting to the right people, not only are you in the right place at the right time, but it's almost like whatever you offer or whatever clients come in now, you're going to do like, and this doesn't give you license to slack, by the way, right? If you're listening to this and you're like, well, I'm just going to just going to coast along now that Raf said all of this. No, this is where you lean in, right? If you've ever seen the film Fame, Debbie Allen, when she gives her speech at the beginning, goddess, absolutely love it. And she says, no, just because you're talented, that means you work twice as hard, because there is another talented person just behind you, ready and willing to take your place. You better get to it. Right? This is where you start paying in sweat. It was something along those lines. Clearly I'm paraphrasing, but it was just such a fucking epic speech and it always gets me fired up. So this is the same for you. If you've got a business, right? The clients that you bring in this week, you are going to do such a good job for that they are going to sing your praises. You can't buy advertising like that, honey. So you better get into it. This week, you absolutely do what you can for your clients to deliver. Right? This is about really showing up this week. And it's not to say that you don't, because that's one of the things that I love about Taurus anyway, is like you've got this incredible work ethic. As a Saturn ruled person, it's a very attractive trait. Anyway, moving on. With that said, for those of you that are retired and no longer working, look, what do you want to do with this energy? What does the next step look like for you? If your time is your own, what does this look like for you? Because the truth of the matter is, it really is yours for the shaping. Okay, so for your love and relations, okay, Taurus, coming through. Look, you've got the 10 of Cups, but before we get into that, I want to take this moment to tell you about the clearing cohort. On the 14th of January, the enrollment for the clearing cohort is going to open. If you love energy work, if you've taken any of my energy work courses, then you know how powerful this stuff is. You know that I am super passionate about it, and I'm bringing something completely new to this entire space. There is nothing like this out there. The New Year Nuke frequency was just the start. I have so many more wonderful things that I want to bring you, and the clearing cohort, every single month we are going to have a different cohort. There's going to be a different theme. This month's theme is all about fear, right? How it stops us, how it gets in the way. But this is super tailored to you, to your chart, to your life path, to all of that. And trust me, I think you guys are going to love it. Now, the reason I'm telling you to get in early, well, you can't get in early. Enrollment will open when it opens on the 14th of January, but this is super exclusive. There are only 8 spaces, and the reason for that is I want to make sure that I give each and every person that is there a good amount of time and deep insight into how they can use this specifically for themselves. All right, this is a very short, very targeted, very focused, very exclusive group. There's only 8 spaces on each cohort every month, so if you want to be a part of it, you know what to do. The 14th of January. Now, for On the for your love and relations, you've got the Ten of Cups. I mean, look, save some good cards for everybody else, right? The Ten of Cups is a beautiful card. Look at it, right? Happiness, abundance, contentment, but more importantly, the Ten of Cups is wishes fulfilled that are so abundant that we can share them with others. You've got this with the Wheel of Fortune, right? So if this was good luck, and this is all kinds of material and emotional contentment, when you pull these two together under the guise of the World card with the Emperor, what you're looking at is a very solid relationship. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, even those of you that are shaking your head going, Raf, you know, we've had problems and this week you will find a way to fix them. You will have reasons and moments to smile more than aplenty, all right? I absolutely love this. If you are single, the chances are you connect to somebody this week, likely through your work or through some sphere of what you do for work, who absolutely knocks your socks off, right? If you are ready, willing, and open for a new relationship, somebody can find you this week, and I do not say this lightly. Finally, for your money and materials, you've got the Page of Wands. So look at this, right? Whatever you're doing this week, whatever you are setting up, whatever you're working on, whether it comes to those of you that are employed, whether you're a self-employed business owner, all of that stuff, whatever you are doing to make your money, this week is an important week because it's going to take you right the way through to and including the midpoint of April. All right, so there's a lot of energy here. Something is being initiated this week that's going to have a profound effect on your resources. And you know, the beauty of it is because it's the Page of Wands, you are having a great time doing it. You're loving what you do. You're enjoying what you do. It's fun, it's energetic, and it makes you feel alive and vibrant. I'm so totally freaking here for this for you guys. If you've been with me long enough, you know I love my ball gang. Right? Like, I got a big love for my ball gang. Now, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Page of Wands is asking you to remember, while you're doing all of your New Year's resolutions and all of that good stuff, make sure you're finding some playtime as well, right? Dance can be just as healthy as going to the gym. A good stretch, or just whatever makes you feel happy, fun, joyous, and alive can also be a workout. All right, that's just a reminder there from the cards. And then finally, when it comes to your home and environment, there's a lot of good news coming in around the home this week. So whether this is that you're buying a home, selling a home, whether you're in the process of a mortgage transfer or a remortgage and all of that kind of stuff, you have really good prospects this week. So I would advise you to use them. All right. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.